Does this actually have a list of things I can use and have you roll from? Or will it be that sort of list?
That kind of depends on what you're looking at, and I have no clue what you're
Yeah,
looking at.
you have no clue what I'm looking at. I know.
Which is the best part.
Yeah, you have
So
no
The
idea.
suspension is killing Quee.
Well
The
pun.
the suspension is killing you. I wish it had just like a list by quality. That would be really
No, not my
nice.
brother, you.
Uh,
Quee has a brother named you now. She has one sibling to go.
you are kidding me. There's 8 pages of this? Holy hell.
Woof.
What? What are you looking up?
You don't know.
We'll find
Am
out.
I not going to know after you tell me what you rolled either?
Oh, well. I also have to find something that you're proficient with.
Oh, I believe that's all simple weapons.
You're proficient with all simple weapons.
I believe so. Here, I'll just try to copy the
As a
page
druid,
this.
yeah.
I think that's all I'm. This lists out specifics if you want to know specifics.
Did you post it in the chat?
Yeah, I did.
Club, dagger, dart, javelin, mace, quarterstaff.
Sickle. Ooh.
Yeah. Let me just
Ooh.
paste that right there so I can filter possibly by that.
Interesting. Druids will not wear armor or use shields made of metal.
Eh. That's
Quote unquote.
that's a callback to I think 3.5, and well, that's a callback to like original D&D, really, or not original.
Yeah.
Whenever the druids were introduced, they were just like they weren't druids in the sense of what 5e druids are. They were druids in the sense of like they only did nature related things. Period. So
That's fair.
they only used wooden or natural things, and 5e druids don't technically have that restriction. It's kind
Right.
of it's more of a flavor thing because I'm using a scimitar first of all,
Yeah.
and shillelagh technically, by the flavor text, doesn't work on a scimitar.
Yeah, no, you have to
Actually,
have like
specifically the spell
quarterstaff.
components say quarterstaff or club. Why would I use a quarterstaff? I have so many other options, and metal is a naturally occurring thing, so
Oh yeah. It's just like metal bending.
yeah,
It's
kind of,
it's a normal thing.
except completely different.
Sorry, the implementation that metal is also,
Yeah. Metal is
yeah.
a naturally occurring thing. It's just been worked by the hands of people, and people are, in case you don't know, a naturally occurring object in nature.
Wield
So,
weapons made of people.
What?
bone weapons technically would not be made of metal, and druids would be fine with wielding them. So, maybe it's a bone scimitar.
Made from the family of your fallen.
Made from the family of my fallen.
Yes, not made from the fallen of your family. The families of your fallen.
As you draw
Do I
the
have a fallen
card,
slave?
as I finally find
Okay.
something for you and undo the suspension of disbelief, a mace drops into your hand.
I reach for the card and I just get a mace.
Well, you draw the card and you look, and it's a key.
Oh. Huh?
And a mace made of like what would
my
be the
uncle
best
used to
term
make these maces that were made of wood. So if you're going for trying to describe a mace, it can be a mace made from the knot of a tree.
It looks like
into it.
a mace made of wood, that the wood itself grew from moonlight.
Ooh. And that just like suddenly appears.
Yeah, it just drops into your hand. Happy to help.
Dang.
Yes.
That and disappears.
Oh, darn. I was going to see if Sorthandrel could draw.
Well, at that point, you see Sorthandrel reappear. He's gone, right?
Yeah.
You didn't take anything from him, right?
She's magical. Mace in my hand.
I didn't get anything. I got a card with a picture on it. You got a something.
It's a
Oh no.
mace. But I drew a card. Confusion.
What is it? Are we in trouble? Are we going to die?
Did he say he was giving you anything?
No, he said he was gonna.
He said he was helping people out in need.
Yes, he likes to help, but he didn't say specifically that he was giving us anything. He just asked if we wanted to draw a card.
You see the imp literally put his face in his hands.
Can I make some sort of check?
I'm going to make a religious check.
Yeah, make a religion would cover this, yeah.
Have we just indebted ourselves to someone? Oh, shit. Well done.
Quee, from your traveling and talking to various peoples in this land, you now
the few
realize...
people I talked to, one of them happened to have this information.
The person, considering everything else, was probably an angel or a celestial of some form.
Oh, that explains the name.
The
from
thing
a
is,
player point of view,
they tend to aid people, but basically that puts them into the celestial's debt so they can further the cause, whatever cause they're going for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Often times they basically rig stakes and stuff so that you need their aid so they can further the cause of law and good.
Well, I don't mind being bound in that way.
Yet.
But I do apologize for
Quee being... out loud?
Yes.
And I answered yet out loud. Because I'm the one with the nat 20. I understand what's going on here.
Remember, little half-blood. The house always wins.
Well played. Yeah, that's fair. Hopefully, eventually I'll end up...
Sorry.
Yeah, and the back of your card that had the roguish figure on it, Alex, has it is the 10 of spades.
Okay. Oh, I actually did keep the card? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I must have gotten a club, first of all. Quee actually says that. I guess I pulled a club card.
It is actually the 2 of hearts.
Or not? What? Quee is sufficiently confused now.
I guess if you have it, you might as well use it.
I should probably determine what it specifically is first.
Hit my shield with it.
No.
Hit the ground with it?
You remember what we did to determine what those boots do?
Oh, that's a better idea.
Yeah. Which is tried them on and used them, but not like tried kicking people with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like maybe hit a rock or something, see if something special happens, mutter a few words, that sort of thing, but not at people.
Yeah.
The rock goes to a different dimension.
Yeah. But after you attune to it an hour later, you have a Mace of Disruption.
Woof.
Is that in the compendium?
Uh, when you hit a fiend or an undead with this magic weapon, the creature takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage. If the target has 25 or fewer hit points after taking this damage, it must succeed on a DC 15
You
saving
actually
throw
happen to get something that's in the DMG.
or be destroyed. On a successful save, the creature becomes frightened of you until the end of your next turn. While you hold this weapon, it sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light an additional 20 feet. It is a torch mace.
Yes! Yeah, you see me cover it up and go, I don't need dark vision anymore.
All right.
Dim light for an additional 20 feet. Okay, let me add that in D&D Beyond as well. Equipment. Manage. Mace of Disruption. I shall name it something. I haven't decided yet.
Well, now I gotta figure out what they might ask of you.
Well, judging by the fact that I got a weapon...
Well, depending on when they call on it, I might be able to bind them to my service.
It's never how it plays out.
The look on Quee's face. It's like, did you listen to anything I just told you?
No, I totally believe you.
No, the look is like, I just told you how it works. That's not a, this is how it usually works. That was a, this is how it always works.
If you want to like a TLDR and a better description, they are essentially kind of like an angelic, the Celestials in this kind of work like an angelic casino.
Mm.
And the house literally always wins.
Do they give us a chance to roll again? Do they let us play twice?
That's how they get us in more debt.
Yeah, basically it's most people assume it's for the betterment of things. They aren't quite sure.
Oh.
Or, I mean, they wouldn't help a chaotic party, by definition. Yeah. So
never owe an angel a feather, he'll take your wings.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not a king. Oh. Silence.
Yeah, no, I'm just working on like, I don't have wings. Doesn't mean I could get wings. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you have negative intel. I keep forgetting. It's probably because I have 0.
Could you roll me another survival check, Quee?
Yes.
Druid. Are you being aided? I'm assuming
yes.
So. 17. You continue along the path. You notice there's a fair bit of knoll tracks at this point.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, you worry you might have run across Billy Knoll.
Oh no, a Knoll named Billy.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because he did start the fire, right?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, it was Billy.
He didn't. He said he didn't start the fire, though.
Though he's also often associated with the second wind.
All right.
I could resist. Moving along, you find multiple tracks, and then you notice like several knoll paw prints that are larger than normal. Like you could fit probably 2 knoll paw prints in this one.
Are there giant knolls? Quee asks.
I don't know.
Also, while Quee's tracking, you're probably on the horse because she's down, like, looking at tracks and stuff.
I will...
Unless
yeah,
the imp,
I have no
unless
idea.
the imp shames you into walking.
Imp shames you, then rides the horse.
I like the imp a little bit more.
Okay.
Could you roll me an insight check, Josh?
Insight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gain insight into the universe itself.
You look at the tracks, And from like what you at first thought might have been just like a bunch of gnolls gathering together, you now can tell is in fact a battle.
Hmm. Blood was spilled nearby.
And you actually notice, and because of this sudden clarity for you, actually notice something you would have missed, and you see blood that's moving away. That was like moving away.
Like in a different direction from everything else.
Yep.
I wild shape into a bloodhound. You know, I probably could do that if we needed some help on finding something. But I don't actually do that. But I do follow the blood trail.
Okay. Well, I'll fall behind, pulling the horse.
We follow the blood trail.
You follow, and you see a gnoll, clad in like some armor. He doesn't appear like to be your run-of-the-mill gnoll, and he's heaving as he's like clutching a big part of him. That, from what you can tell, looks like something bit and gnawed a little bit.
Hmm.
And ate
I really should have
probably a
grabbed
little
healing
bit.
spells.
Should
And
I heal him?
his eyes are like glassy.
Well, he's almost dead.
And you notice this one has like a little bit of what the bigger one that you faced on the train had. He has a little bit of scales on him.
Ah. But does he have a crystal?
He does not.
Does it look like wherever he's been gnawed on, there's a place where a crystal was?
It does not.
Okay.
But while you were following, you noticed, well, you also noticed that area of the battlefield. Like some of the plants nearby seemed a little bit wilted.
Not good. We may be getting in over our heads here.
And like the glassy-eyed gnoll just looks in your direction. Come to finish me.
None particularly.
Do you want your end to be suffering, or do you want it to be quick? Because we can leave you to your suffering.
I don't care either way, as long as I'm not theirs.
Who are you fighting against?
Me. When I die.
Burn you.
Don't let them have a piece.
Don't let who'd have a piece.
Damnable traitors. And then he starts coughing a little bit, and a little bit of blood's coming out. They serve the witch now.
Oh. Which tribe do you hail from?
Will you burn me?
I swear I will burn you.
Are you actually swearing?
Yes, I will.
You potty mouth.
The coyote, as you know.
Oh, yes. We've had run-ins with a few of your clan.
What was his
We
name?
won't serve her. Anything's better.
Where can we find her?
It laughs as it's laughing. Some of the spittle and blood kind of flies out of its mouth. You don't find her.
Quee finishes it. She finds you.
Finds you. And it just nods one last time as it dies.
All right, well, I will...
I start gathering up what little bit of scrub is around in the desert and start making a fire.
Yep.
Making like bonfire shape, and then I use my cantrip to set it ablaze.
Oh shoot! I was gonna use a tinderbox, but if you got the fire,
No, no,
cool.
no. You start doing that, I'm like, you've seen me throw fire so many times. Why are you even grabbing
You're
that?
like, oh yeah, that's right.
Just like technically, I didn't need a torch in the first place, but I would have needed an empty hand. So now I don't need produce flame to take up a hand when I'm in the darkness.
I was gonna see if he had anything good on him, but I guess not.
I can take a look too, since it didn't cross Quee's mind until you started investigating the body. We see nothing.
Yeah. He gets Viking burialed.
Yes, he does. If he had a shield, he has a shield on his chest as he's burned. Mm-hmm. I feel like he didn't have a shield. Too bad there's not enough water here to send him off on the water.
Yeah, but you can continue following the trail.
Okay.
I don't mind following. Yeah, now we know that there's been a fight and that the
I don't know. I might look around the battlefield a little bit more to see if I can get some information on what. If it's all just null footprints, that'd be pretty hard to determine which army's which. I think I'd try anyways. That's investigation, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perceptions to see if there's anything there. Investigation specific.
Besides what you found already, there isn't really any more information. The one that won and the one that has the slightly larger null footprints went off in one direction, and then there isn't another pair. Oh. You also notice there's
now I know which army it is.
Yeah, you also notice there's no bodies.
They whatsoever. Took them with for her to bend to her will.
Also a lot of blood.
There's a lot of blood. Are there any animals nearby?
No.
No? Even though
there's none.
Something is seriously wrong with nature around here. Like, seriously.
Well, yeah, I mean, especially since the battlefield looks like it's withered in some areas.
Well, I mean, there should be animals here. Even I know there's no bodies other than the one we just burned, but there should have been animals here, like
you see blood. Some tracks and stuff. Yeah, you see some tracks from like what would be scavengers, and you see them enter the area, but and you don't see any of them leave.
Oh,
well, you don't see any of them leave.
Oh, that's not. Are there
and
flies?
Amidst the null blood, you notice there's some animal blood. You do see flies.
Okay, so it's not completely all messed up. They took something came back and took whatever scavengers came in here. Perhaps we should get on the move.
Agree. I will follow your tracking sense.
Do I need to roll?
I don't like any of this.
I don't either.
Yeah, roll me another survival at this point.
I believe I followed the trail without error.
Without error, yeah.
I think I was going to say errantlessly, which is not a word.
Ha!
Unerringly. There we go.
Yeah, unerringly.
There it is.
What time is it there?
It is 10:14 right now.
Yeah.
Would you like to keep going or call it here?
I can keep going.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so what do we... we're continuing forward. What do we find on that? What don't we find?
Well, you notice that the ones leading away had less than they had when entering.
Okay. I point that out. So they
But
did take
also-
some losses.
Yeah, but you still don't see any like bodies.
Yeah, after a while, anytime I feel like we're getting close, I'm going to use Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel yourself getting close because you hear
I cast
you
Pass
hear the
Without
sound of
Trace.
something eating like very loudly.
So we have
You hear
advantage or not advantage. We get +10 to stealth.
You get plus 10
Okay.
to stealth. You hear the ripping of flesh and like the slurping of marrow.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
Well, I'm going in with 29 stealth to see what this is.
Yeah, let me get my stealth up and running.
You have disadvantage, I believe.
Yep.
Also, I told the horse to stay put. Oh, you have 14 then. That's better than your 12, though.
Yes, that's
because
true.
of the bonus.
Yeah, I don't think any of them, none of them notice you because they're not like looking for you.
Oh yeah, that's above pretty much everything's passive at low levels.
What do we see?
You're obviously not this close, but you go around the ridge.
My character
And this
sheet was
one-
covering it.
That's marked with a couple of dots because to denote it as being not
Different.
normal. Yeah. It is larger than the rest of them, but isn't like a large sized creature.
Okay.
All right.
You also notice a couple of regular gnolls. They look a bit more bloated than you're used to seeing. And you also notice basically skeletal gnolls where they're completely withered. Parts of them are just like bone, and like this old, like where the head is just skull.
Oh.
And the larger one appears just like slightly like more bloated and twisted than the rest of them. Some of its skin seems slightly torn, like it grew a bit too big. And that's the one where you're hearing most of the noise of eating, and you notice that there is a pile of dead scavengers and dead gnolls that it's currently eating.
I was rolling to see if I was going to charge in at these unnatural abominations. I do not.
Well, and I was going to see if we should purge it, and only if my teammate is ready, because I know what happened last time.
That one's probably really strong. I'm pointing at obviously at this one.
Yeah, the one with the dots. Up to you. We take them or we can leave. I don't think we can get past them without.
Well, at least it's not the whole army.
Yeah, that's fair.
That would be a bit ridiculous. Is there some way I can like kind of gauge how powerful this guy is, or do he just looks like he's the leader of this small band?
He looks like the leader, and he looks unnatural.
I mean, if we can manage to get a prisoner, I do have command and sleep. I could either tell them to behave or cause them to go to sleep.
Yeah, that doesn't last very long, though, does it?
No, but if we can restrain them and then drag them back.
So how close are we actually?
That's a good question.
They were like on the other side of the hill, so they're probably like 100 feet away, and you can get closer. They're not like looking.
Oh, geez, they're
Okay.
well. With my stealth, how close can I get? It was a 29 total.
You can get very close.
Yeah, sound and sight are covered.
Like 25 feet.
Yeah, you can get 25 feet away.
Okay. I wouldn't be like I'm right here, but no.
They're really as long as you're like a distance away from them, you're fine.
Okay, I'm less than one move away from them.
Yeah, they're distracted by eating right now.
You can probably be about there too, Alex, if they're distracted.
Okay.
Yeah, you notice like as it's eating, like bits and pieces are kind of being flung. Uh,
I low-key cast a
and
totem.
yeah, you low key cast a totem.
Or cast, it's a talent. Or not talent. You know what it is.
So how far away are you, Alex?
I will be side by side with my compatriot.
Okay, good. Bear Spirit. We have 8 temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
All right.
Okay.
And it's a 30-foot radius. I don't know how... Oh, that... Yeah, that should be fine. Probably to be safe, I'll put it, like, here. Just so I know that it'll cover any... Unless they're running away, it'll cover us.
Mm-hmm.
Then, let me see here. What's the range on this, I wonder? Do you want to do anything to prepare before I throw something?
Well, if we're going to go ahead and attack in, I might as well cast Sleep. See if I can get any of them to go to sleep.
I mean, you can. It'll probably only hit the 2 regular gnolls.
Or actually, no. Let's play this a little bit smarter. I'm going to drop a Divine Sense. Yeah, Divine Sense.
Oh, yeah, don't forget about the 8.
Yeah, does it tell you the creatures that are within those range?
Yeah, it says location of celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of me.
That is one of the nasty things. Both of those are nasty things, and obviously undead because they're walking skeletal gnolls.
Gotcha.
This thing is also a nasty thing.
I think he's trying to tell if there's others nearby that are just like out of our sight range.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as they're not behind total cover. No, that's fine.
Yeah. Of particular note, this one smells of like rotted meat, and like combination of rotted meat and like a butchery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are not 2 smells you want together.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, in that case, yeah, I guess I'll just ready for it to cast Sleep, and when we go in, I'll drop that off.
I'll just roll this now, so I'm not rolling it after I do what I want to do.
Yeah, because you both roll initiative, and we'll consider this basically the surprise round.
Yeah, that's why I was waiting before I used Produce Flame to throw a flame at this dude.
Let's see. Let me roll initiative real quick for these guys. So these are the regular gnolls. They are not special. They just have +1. Apparently,
it's the Gnoll A team again. All right.
Woof.
We found the remainder of them. What
quote unquote not special.
Not special.
They have no special abilities except for rolling really, really, really well.
Well, yeah, that's their special. It's the hidden special ability. They roll.
Yeah, see, because the other ones aren't rolling so good.
Yeah, and then these are okay. These guys have minuses because they're bony.
They're lumbering hulks. Oh, I was expecting the next one to get a 20 or something.
That would have been kind of funny.
Yes.
Like a natural 20.
Okay, so.
Well, the thing is, ignore that. Ignore these guys because essentially it starts with you and then it'll go through for the surprise round. Yeah. So, what are you two do to kick off this party?
I'm gonna try to make them go to sleep, except for it doesn't work on undead and it doesn't work on those that are immune to being charmed.
So it's gonna hit the gnolls. Hopefully.
Yep. Yeah. But if I can get rid of them earlier, Woof.
Oh, that's
One of the
thing
knoll.
that time.
Yeah, one of the gnolls goes to sleep.
Heck yeah.
The other one looks slightly groggy, but shakes it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what are you doing, Josh?
I am doing a ranged attack roll at +5.
Does he just like go to sleep? He's just like eating, just pass out.
Yeah, he literally does that.
Well, if we could understand no, one of them, the other one probably said, "Well, it looks like he had a full meal." 16. Does 16 hit?
16 does hit.
And that does how much damage? 1d8. It increases by damage when I hit 5th level. Okay, that's when it does that.
All right.
7 damage.
All right.
Nice.
You hit it across the back, hitting it across its many like open, like one of its many open wounds from like growing too rapidly, and it snarls and looks at you.
Which are now cauterized. It should be thanking me.
Yeah. As these guys
One of
are
them's
surprised, one of them's asleep, and then it is Taco who reacts first in the real true initiative order of justice.
Heck yeah.
Wait, we went all the way around again?
Well, yeah, because essentially you guys start it, and then they are surprised.
Yeah, well, us starting it is the surprise round.
Yeah, meaning...
So we went, and then it should go to the top of initiative, which is the null.
Yeah, this Null.
Yeah.
Who shall pull out his spear and go to pokey a turtle, because turtle meat is delicious, he hears. And he's hungry. And this is...
But their shell is
Story
really
of
tough.
a squirrel.
As he tries to jab you two-handedly.
And
18.
Woof.
my
He
shield
missed
gets
it.
in the way.
Yeah. That guy's asleep. Bigger Knoll.
Growth spurt null.
Yeah. Wants to eat anyone he can get to.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure he could get to either of us. Unless his move speed's less than 30.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go here to that, so that way he can hit both meals. And he's going to first bite
Yes,
at
come
the tasty
closer.
turtle. He's gonna bite at the tasty turtle.
Come
He's
closer.
gonna miss the tasty turtle. He's then going
He gets
to
a mouthful full of shell.
slash at the tiefling.
Of course.
He's gonna
he
miss
is.
the tiefling. Then he's gonna slash at the turtle again.
That one
Does
does
24
hit.
hits you. Yeah.
See, this is why hitting so many times isn't that bad, Alex.
You take 9 points of slashing,
Yeah.
Josh.
Well, there went my temp HP.
Oh yeah, I should probably mark that, huh?
Yeah, you have 8.
And yeah. And you have an imp with you,
Yeet.
who I will be controlling because I have the imp stat block. But you can tell me
Oh,
what
you
want
go
to do.
for it.
He will also go on your turn.
It's simpler that way.
I want him to.
He can pokey
If
pokey.
he's- I want him to go distract these two over here. Stay out of their. Wait, do they have ranged weapons?
It doesn't matter.
can
Those
see.
things can just move to wherever he ends up.
I was just say if he can distract them, just like yell at him, but fly and stay high enough up where. Wait, can he fly? That's a good question.
He's currently hovering in the air with his wings. Yes.
Cool. Yeah. Kind of just do like the distract them by yelling insults at them.
Yeah.
What's
He
this?
will.
We're using height in D&D? What?
Yeah.
He'll be above in the air and fly and yell at them.
He is screaming obscenities in multiple tongues.
In multiple tongues, but he can't speak their language. So they just like do the whole dog thing of tilting their head and look at the flying thing they can't reach.
Well, and in that case, I'm going to pokey the disc guy.
Okay, pokey him.
11?
Yes.
Gosh darn it. Okay, well, that's bonus action. I will take my defensive stance.
All right.
Boom.
Mrs. Turtle.
So, however, I'm not married.
Miss Turtle.
However, they're right next to each other, so no matter how I move, I'm gonna get an attack of opportunity from one of them.
Unless you take disengage as your action. Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Smack the knoll on his snout. Boop the snoot.
Yeah. Bad dog.
Also, Shillelagh doesn't do anything for me now that I have a better weapon. Because it reduces the damage, I think. Let me see. 1d... no, it doesn't. It's still better damage. Yeah. It just does bludgeoning instead of slashing.
You can... Well, it's a mace that you tune to.
Yeah, hold on. Let me read the whole... It might have... Oh, no. The mace does more damage. Because Shillelagh overwrites the damage to 1d8 plus 3 instead of 3d6.
Well, it does 2d6 if it's a fiend or undead.
It's undead.
Well, meaning it does additional, meaning you roll the mace damage, and then if it does that, so Shillelagh would give you d8 plus the 2d6.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I'll just roll the Shillelagh from that's on Silva, because it's the same stats, except it's not slashing, it's bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You hit.
Well, actually, no, that's pretty good.
So 6 bludgeoning, and then roll the 2d6 for his either fiend or undead.
I'm pretty sure
it has flesh, though.
It's the second one, probably, though.
So it takes in total 12 damage.
Yep.
Nice.
It does not like you.
It already didn't like me. My other option was to do something that its ears would not like, but I didn't want to provoke attacks of opportunity, so...
This guy's going to go up to the Paladin. He doesn't know you're a Paladin. He just knows you're a thingy. And he's going to try to bite you, then he's going to try to club you.
Oh.
He wants to go clubbing?
Roses and dinner first. Yeah. You don't bite on the first date.
A 14, I'm assuming, doesn't hit you.
Nope. Doge.
So as its skeletal face... but I'm assuming 21 clubs you.
Yeah, he does boop me on the snoot.
He boops you.
He takes you out dancing.
You take 5 points of damage.
Okay. So I'm still at 30 out of 27.
So what is the range on this?
This guy is going to double move over here to try to complete the circle of flanking and prevent any of you from moving. But he can't attack because he has to double move. Okay. This guy is not the sleeping one.
I don't want you to provoke an attack of opportunity either.
This one will try to regain his honor by jabbing at the turtle.
Yeah, right.
He's going to miss.
He doesn't even hit the shell.
This guy is sleeping. This guy got booped real hard. He doesn't like you. He's going to try to murder the turtle. He wants you dead.
He wants turtle soup.
Yeah, so the first thing is his bite, which he crits.
Oh God.
Okay.
Because apparently that's how I roll.
Yeah, according to my poster, that's how I roll, but apparently not.
Yeah, so 7 points of damage.
Do the hit points from the totem come back, or are they just the one off? I feel like they're just one off.
I think they're just one off.
I mean, this doesn't hurt really bad, but it's not good either.
And could you make me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw?
I can certainly try. Oh, snap. Am I immune to this now?
Well, you don't take any damage as it bites you, and you can smell like the rotting flesh in its teeth.
Ugh, disease. Ugh.
And then it tries to claw you because it hit you that time, so he feels better about himself.
And
So he wants to finish the job. He misses,
you
and then
have
he
some
hits.
sharp teeth, sir. Oh, all right. Damage on this is
6.
all right. I believe I am bloodied. I'm bloodied.
Cool.
I apologize to you in advance, good sir.
All right.
To me?
Yes, to you.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna
pull a Keftig.
and run.
No. What did Keftig do against the swarm of spiders?
I don't remember.
Well, you'll remember real quick when I do it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna lay hands on you. I'm gonna touch you, and you have 10 health points.
10 more HP. Feel much better.
Yeah. The imp's going to try to help you from the very bad big bitey dog. Because he's going to try to poke it.
He's poking the weakest thing in the hopes that he can actually do something.
Well, I can't attack. So I did my action. As a bonus action, I'd just like to take in a deep breath and start whistling as loud as I can.
All right. So he jabs into the big meaty flesh of the gnoll.
You got a really nice roll on that hit and a really bad roll on that damage.
Right?
Yeah, this gnoll gets a con save. He's still going to at least take half. So the gnoll's going to roll his con. He's going to succeed, so he takes half of this damage. So he takes 6 poison.
Whoa.
So he's taking 10 damage from that. That's
he is now bloodied.
I would hope
Yes.
so.
It is Quee's turn.
She apologizes again.
As the imp yells out, "This is a bad idea! This is a bad idea!"
As he's just jabbing repeatedly.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to use a second level spell slot for this.
Okay.
I think. Do I have it? Yes, I have one left. Okay.
Can you cast it at higher spells? It will say on the spell.
No, I was checking that I had enough slots left.
Okay.
Because I cast Pass Without Trace earlier. I didn't know if I used more than one spell slot, but I only used one.
Are you casting Boom Mean?
I'm casting Thunder Wave.
Oh, even better.
Thunder wave.
Right, Thunder Wave.
Yeah, except I'm casting it at level 2.
Na 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 na.
For this first one. That's why I kept saying come closer.
Thunder
So this
wave.
first one is going to be con save 13. Second level spell slot. There we go. So yeah, they all the 3 enemies and Alex that are adjacent to me.
It's a 15-foot cube, right?
Yeah, centered on self.
Does that hit the imp?
No.
Yes.
No. When it says a cube, it means like this. It's a 15 foot by 15 foot.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
So they all have to make Constitution saving throw, including Alex.
Yeet! I fail.
DC 13. Oh, jeez. And I can't give you advantage because I'm a druid.
Yeah. You're fine.
So biggest gnoll fails. Let's see. Let's get the regular gnoll.
What's your HP at?
I'm at 30 out of 27.
Okay. Oh, right, because of the. Whew. Because this can do 24 max.
All of them fail.
Yeah.
It does 12.
Yeah.
That's below average.
You shatter. The skeletal one is its bones are scattered to the breeze.
All right. It is thunder Well, it's thunder wave, so
All
of
right.
course it's thunder damage, but it's sound damage. So
Yeah, you just
And
shake it
they're
to
not-
death.
And they're knocked back 10 feet?
Yeah.
Completely within are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect. The boom is audible out to 300 feet. So.
And also,
Then-
Alex,
Oops.
Yeah.
as
this
you
one
were
goes
sent
10
flying, yeah. As you're
As
sent
I'm
flying,
flying.
the skeletal gnoll over here, in a
Yep.
vengeful way, will try to hit you. Does a
So-
15 hit you?
Wait, what?
No,
why is it,
but
why
here's
is
a
it-
question. So I'm technically, I mean, if you think about it,
He's,
It's not from the movement.
From my
okay.
no, I was just saying, from my perspective, that knoll moved more than 5 feet from me, right? As I was pushed away in my
No, but
defensive
you were
stance.
also being pushed. Unfortunately.
Yeah. This one didn't move, but I moved. But he
No.
moved within my reach. Does that
Oh,
count?
so
No.
the only one you could
I know.
maybe argue for was these two. But because they were
Yeah, no, I
actually
was
moving,
affected
but
at the
they
same
were
time. I
yeah.
crit failed,
Yeah.
so I just tumbleweed by, and he misses me.
Yeah, he misses you because he tries to strike you vengefully.
Yeah, on a failed save, they're pushed 10 feet away from you. You know, if there was a cliff right here, you would
Oh,
be
I
fine
know,
and they would
right?
be so dead.
Wait, how much damage did I take from that? 12?
12.
Woof.
I did apologize
minus
beforehand
3.
multiple times.
As
Uh,
the skeletal gnoll, his turn is next.
Does
Will
he-
continue his crusade against the paladin.
After that, still. Also, I like what you said there. The crusade against a paladin. That's
Yeah.
good.
He'll also hit with his bite.
Yep.
He'll also roll max with his bite.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness.
Good job, Alpha Team.
Yeah, alpha dead gnoll. 12 misses, I assume.
No, it was the live
Yep.
gnolls that were the alpha team. Which
Well, no, one of
that
them
makes so
died,
much
and then
sense
obviously-
now.
Obviously, this one is one of the alpha team returned as vengeance.
Oh.
Yeah, but it didn't roll really good on its initiative.
Yeah, this one will charge forward and try to skewer the turtle that launched it 10
Yes,
feet
come back.
It's going to try to two-handed skewer the turtle and make a shish kebab.
Put that
It's
thing
not
back
going
in
to
the trailer,
do
so
that.
help me.
Baby, come back.
Dum, dum.
Woohoo.
Don't worry, he is coming back.
Good.
He wants to eat
Hit
you.
me, baby, one more time.
He doesn't hit with his bite, so that's just his claws. A 19 hits.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets 6 more points of slashing against you,
Okay, that's not too bad.
and then he second claws attacks you, which hits.
Wow.
Okay. How
He is
much?
angry.
Well, I imagine so, yes.
He wants you die. Why you no die?
I was
Because
Okay.
max HP, baby.
I was almost at my max HP. Wait, that was 6 twice?
Yeah, 6 twice.
Okay, there's
2
the second one.
claws.
I am starting to hurt. I also say don't move back towards me.
The imp yells out for Taco to stab the skeletal one, boss. Get him.
I can do that for sure. I
Whiff.
stab at it with my fork.
You fork the skeleton. You don't
Whip.
fork the skeleton.
I only said whiff because you said I can do that.
Wait, do I have strength on or advantage on strength?
Saving
Stuff?
throws and ability checks, not attacks.
Hold on, Zara, no. Oh, hold on, the dog just peed.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Be right back.
I wish I was a cat creature so I could make a whole bunch of Thundercat jokes.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was doing the thunder wave.
Thundercats are on the loose. Though, to be fair, if any other enemies are within 300 feet, they heard that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's my best option right now.
Yeah. The imp's going to poke you. I'm just doing this real quick.
Yeah. Does it poke the skeleton one?
It doesn't. It pokes the regular one.
Aw.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Well then.
And then the con save.
And then the regular one has to make a con save.
Yeah, I guess the undead ones don't make the con save because they can't be poisoned.
It makes it, but it takes half, so it still might die.
All right. This imp is doing more damage than
dies.
its master.
Yeah, I'm glad I paired up with it then.
Yeah, you watch as the imp
To be fair, you've just been
stabs
missing.
stabs into the neck of this gnoll, and like you see that like the tail, its scorpion tail kind of twitch a little bit, and the gnoll's eyes roll up in the back of its head, and then the skeletal one's going to vengefully try to club the imp. It's
Wait,
going to
what?
miss the imp.
Why?
It has a special thing.
Why? It has retaliation. Why does it have retaliation? What is this?
It is now your turn, Miss Turtle.
I position myself skillfully, and I call the Thundercats.
Okay. So they
DC
have to
13
make-
con. And
DC 13.
Yeah. And this is going to be a
Big-
first level, so it's 2d8
Big
instead of 1.
one fails once more. The skeleton succeeds.
Okay, the skeleton will not be blasted back.
Yeah. The skeleton also takes half damage.
Yeah.
So the skeleton takes 4.
Sadly, that's the one I really wanted to deal damage to.
Bigger Knoll is once again knocked back 10 feet.
Probably does not like it really does not like me right now.
It doesn't.
It's
This
hit me
one's
so
also-
many times and I'm still fine.
This one's going to try. This one's going to crit the turtle with its bite.
That's not good.
But luckily, it's just as I almost rolled max 10.
Michael,
Are
click
you
on my
good night?
token. What do you mean, luckily?
What the hell? I'm like, oh, it's been rolling like very little damage. It rolled exactly your HP. What the hell?
I'm not dead yet. But I drop unconscious.
Oh boy.
That guy's still asleep.
Actually,
Bigger
you know
double.
what? It might not be. Because of Thunderwave.
Has
It
to take
emits a
damage.
thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
Yeah, but you actually have to hit it
I-
or do
Okay.
damage.
I would
Yeah,
be
yeah,
fine
yeah.
with it if you ruled that woke it up, because if you can hear that thunderous boom audible up to 300 feet, you would probably wake up if you were within
Oh, yeah. Alpha
35 slash...
Alpha
yeah,
skeleton
35
is also
feet.
going to try. The Alpha Club skeleton also clubs the Tiefling
Woof.
for 4.
Okay.
Apparently, he is now the new leader. We shall mark him as such.
Chainheart. He now has a name.
This one, the bigger knoll will pick up the turtle
What?
What?
with 2 hands. And
I'm pretty
he-
heavy.
Look, yeah,
How much can
It
he
look-
lift?
he does lift, bro.
Well, I mean, like, mechanically.
He has 17 strength.
Oh, he's fine then. Never mind.
Yeah. He lifts you up and like barks in a very twisted tongue at Taco because he assumed Taco speaks this language because Taco looks similar to him. That may not be the case because you speak Infernal, right?
Yes, I do.
You have
And
no idea
Abyssal.
what... Oh, you speak Abyssal?
Oh, and okay.
Yes. And Sylvan.
Then you know what he's saying.
Sylvan.
Because he's speaking to you in Abyssal.
Okay.
What languages do I know now that I think about it?
Surrender, or I'll bite her head off.
Sylvan? I know Sylvan. Technically, that won't kill me yet. Mechanically speaking, but...
It is your turn.
Cool.
So I'm currently, like, in this guy's square. Apparently. Like that.
Yeah, please don't do that because that makes it hard for me to...
I'll just move myself over here. I'm just saying, like, I'm technically not here.
Yeah, but it's holding you, like, up to its maw.
Yeah,
and it, like, now has the maw, like, on you.
It's kind of... It's basically grappling me. And I'm unconscious, so I'm basically in its square. Oh. But that's a full action. No.
It's okay.
All right, well...
I wanted to make the save.
Okay, well...
All right, so wisdom saving throw.
Well,
what's the DC?
Yep.
And what's the command word?
Mine's a 13. Okay.
It rolls a 17 because it rolls a 15.
Okay. I was gonna say drop anyways.
Hold on. let me just highlight something here.
Well, it's a good thing that it's not undead, actually.
It succeeded anyways. But I'm just like...
Yeah.
Because I was looking at the higher spell slot thing.
It spoke to him in Abyssal.
Fair.
Yep. So I was gonna say, drop her, and then I go invisible.
Okay. First of all, if I were you, drop her would not have been my command.
Well, see, I was thinking drop her so that way you would be, like squish
and
him.
second of all, it'd be drop.
Yeah.
And then,
it's more dramatic, though.
And I would have... Well, yeah, I guess the her was added on. The only one that he actually follows is the word drop. But, like, personally, I think when they succeed on the wisdom save, they do something that technically does the command, but doesn't, like, do it the way you want. So he probably, like, knelt down. So he dropped.
No, wait. If I go... Okay, hold on, I'm thinking. If I go... Okay, when that doesn't work... so I say drop her. I'm not going to go invisible. Sorry, because I realized that could be potentially dangerous.
You only go invisible until the end of your movement anyways.
Yeah. The imp moves and provokes from the skeleton who tries to hit, and apparently the skeleton can't hit imps.
Doesn't it get a size
hit everyone
modifier
else,
too?
though. Yeah, this thing can't hit any imp. Tries to hit anyone else, natural 20s. This skeleton, man.
It hasn't tried to hit Quee yet.
Okay, so... no, you know what? I will go invisible. I will use my outlaw step. And I will move...
Oh, my totem's gone, by the way.
Let's see. I need my ruler.
Well, I will say the ruler doesn't look like a comb anymore. It looks like a power button.
Oh, is that what I'm looking for? Okay.
Yeah, it's the circle with a line through it. It doesn't look like a comb anymore, though.
Okay, so 1...
Well, no, I'm where the knoll is.
Yeah.
I just moved myself because I'm grappled by it, basically.
I'm going to move... Can I do that? Oh, wait. Sorry, so...
Okay, here, I'll just put me back in the square that I
two,
actually would
three,
be in if he let go of me.
4, 5... Okay, so I can move there in 5 without actually provoking an attack of opportunity with it, even though I'm invisible.
Because you're invisible.
Because you're invisible.
Yeah.
Because you disappear and then you reappear.
Yes. So I will reappear right behind him with my trident up to its throat.
Okay. But you've already used your action.
Yeah, well, no, that's my... sorry, no, I will take my defensive stance. So if it moves to bite you...
I'll just roll now. Ooh.
The imp also misses. His true stinger fails. On the side of this. You have a fail. Skeletal team 6 is going to come up to try to kill the tiefling.
This is not good. If this thing actually hits me, like if this thing decides to bite me instead of attacking the thing next to me.
Does 22 hit you with the club?
Yeah.
Does 4.
I was not trying to predict my death when I said I was pulling a Keftig.
Okay.
That's asleep. This one's going to try to bite the imp that's been stabbing it.
Cool.
Thank goodness it's not following up on its word.
It misses. Somehow, this imp. This thing has 10 HP. What the?
Yeah, its AC is so high. Is also a little bit higher because it's smaller. But they're just rolling so bad. Does it drop its weapon? Does it drop me?
No, it just turned and tried to bite it.
No, nat 1.
Probably why. Yeah, that's probably. Yeah, it doesn't get its claws because it's holding the turtle.
Its tooth falls out.
Josh, what spells do you have prepared again?
Animal Friendship, Beast Bond, Good Berry, and Thunder Wave. I can't cast anything higher than that because I'm out of slots. I also have Produce Flame and Shillelagh.
Okay.
So I don't have any healing spells, if that's what you're asking.
It looks like I'm going to have to cure wounds on me.
Well, I mean, I can Beast Shape if you hit me, and then I'll have a whole bunch of HP myself.
Okay, because I have 2 HP left.
But then I'd have to save you somehow.
That's fair.
And I don't have any healing spells. It's up to you.
Yeah, I can touch you. I'm going to touch you. I touch you real good.
That's up to the DM if you can reach me.
Can I?
He's holding her, so technically speaking, yeah, because it's a giant turtle, like in his square. But
yeah,
then
we're technically sharing a square right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're technically sharing a square, but you'll pop up grappled by a very angry gnoll.
And my totem went away, so I don't have advantage on. Actually, I think it goes away when I get knocked out. I'm assuming it does.
Probably.
I don't know that it says that though.
Oh, max heal.
Or until you're incapacitated. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. Your imp will try to pokey. Your imp will succeed in the pokey.
Cool.
It will deal 5 points of damage to this thing.
So, what does grappled specifically...
I'm
just going to look it up.
Yeah.
You can cast some spells, but you can't move unless you succeed the save.
It's not a spell.
DC 11. Okay, so it's far. Laugh at this as it fails this. No, it succeeds, so it takes half damage.
I guess it also depends on the spell components. Let me see what they are.
As your imp, stabs into one of its arteries, and it's, bleeding heavily and nearly dead.
I told you to drop.
I told you to drop the turtle. Alright, grappled. Player's handbook. Speed is 0.
It barely hangs on with its last bit of tenacity. If it failed that roll, it would be dead.
Aww.
Speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to speed. This is very not specific on what grappled is.
Yeah, I believe it's like you literally just can't move. You can still attack and everything.
I can. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappled or grappling effect. Oh yes. Oh heck yes. I know what I'm doing.
So if you expand to the point where it can't.
No, I'm continuing my previous strategy. I'm not going to beast shape.
You're gonna Thunderwave it?
Yeah. Unfortunately, your imp will be caught in this.
No, watch as this kills the imp.
I apologize to the imp.
How high up is the imp?
The imp
How high up?
He has to be like there. He's above the ground, but he's still in the AoE.
Yeah, because it's a cube.
Gosh.
So, like, even if he was like 10 feet up, he'd still get hit by it.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, if he dies, I'll loot him for that poison thing.
Spells. What is it? DC 13? That sounds right.
Yeah, DC 13.
I'm in defensive stance. I can attack them both as they move.
No,
Well,
it doesn't count because they're not moving.
Yeah,
it's the spell that's moving them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's forcing them. Okay.
Yeah. And at that point, you'd have to use your reaction if they both moved at the same time. You'd have to use your reaction for that specific thing. Because essentially, what your defensive stance lets you do is you no longer use your if something leaves your threatened area, you get free opportunity attacks. They don't cost a reaction, and then if they move without provoking, normally you can hit them.
Gotcha.
Let's see if Sir Bestimp will succeed in his saving throw.
I whisper weakly, I'm sorry.
He succeeds.
Oh, good. So he might... Because he will live, because there's no way I'm going to deal 10 damage
the
on
biggest
2d8.
Knoll fails. The biggest Knoll fails. Okay, both Knolls fails.
All right, 2d8. So there's no way the imp's going to die just from this, and the imp hasn't been hit by anything else.
He's been missed by everything.
Oh, that was... there's one of them. There's the other.
So total 8 damage. So he takes 4.
And the other 2... And he doesn't move. He's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't move. Another 2 take 8.
He's probably not happy at me, though.
And that one scatters to the wind, and the one that had been holding you vibrates so much that basically you hear several bones in it creak because they finally succumb to its excess bulk. And it just kind of crumples in on itself and dies.
To be fair, and bodies are also 10 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Because I was reading Grappled, and that ends the grapple by Thunderwave. It specifically states that as a reference to...
everything is dead. We shall now elect the new leader of the team. He is marked with multiple colors.
He is the Power Stone.
I turn over to you, Taco, and I'm like, thanks for the heal. I know that's not what you were expecting, but thanks for the heal.
Well done. I will go over to this one and restrain it with a rope.
All right. And it is 11, so we'll pick this up within 2 weeks. That was fun.
Yeah.
I almost pulled a Keftig in more ways than one.
Wow, I can't believe we survived that one. Whew. With 2 HP to go.
I saw I had Thunderwave, and I knew that I was going to be able to use Thunderwave for this fight. Otherwise, I would have said, oh, heck no.
Oh, that was great.
Now, imagine if I had Thunderwave and the one that, like, traps them in Tangle.
Oh, gosh.
Because, it would end the grapple effect if I Thunderwaved, though. So never mind. If they failed on the save. So that wouldn't be good.
That's okay. All you need is a wall of spikes that you drop behind them.
I don't have that. And I don't think I get that as a druid.
Oh.
But hey, Thunderwave is really good when you use it right.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Cool. Well, good game. We'll catch you guys next week.
Do we level from that?
You do not, unfortunately.
No,
Michael, we just leveled.
Good game. I'm glad no one died.
Yeah.
There were some close calls. I vote we take a long rest right now and then end the session.
Yes. Take a long rest with our second prisoner.
One of whom is wanting to unionize with himself.
Fair enough.
But if you take a long rest, if you want to finish this with a long rest, I'd like you both to make perception checks real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eh.
From seemingly nowhere, just several hyenas just show up. They don't bother with you, but they start eating like the meat and stuff that was being flung in the midst of the feeding of the other gnolls.
I greet them. Did they say anything?
You say that one looks up at you, and you feel a chill go down your turtley spine.
Okay. Why?
Inside its eyes, its eyes are no eyes of a beast or animal.
That's not
It
good.
is a tainted thing. And it goes back to its eating. And that's where we'll leave off.
Aberrations.
Good night, everyone.
No.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. What are we playing next week?
Microscope.
Yeah.
Yes!
Let's
All
hope
right.
it goes well.
Time to become gods.
Blow up Atlantis!
I don't have to prep anything.
Nice. All right. Well,
Prep South
Good luck,
reaches,
have fun.
South reaches for the week after the week after that.